Hold on 1 second. Y'all may look a little blurry. So I'm going to wipe. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Weight Loss Wednesday. I'm just checking some stuff. Hey, Lexi. I've been doing good. How about you, sis? Hold on, I'm trying to make sure. Okay. Hey, Shalom. How you doing? How's the week going so far? Happy Wednesday. It's Weight Loss Wednesday. It was, it's kind of chilly here today. Um, which is weird because it's been like 80 and then it's going to be 80 again next week. But y'all know how Texas and the weather is, honey. But I did go and make it to my walk yesterday and that went really, really well. So far my week is good. Like y'all know, like I always say, I'm so happy. And then tomorrow is Thursday because that means I just got one more day till Friday. So I'm so excited. No complaints on this side. Lexi said, girl, I've been doing good, getting back on track. I went to grocery shopping, so I'm so ready for April 1st. All right, sis. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, Amber. Hey, Tiffany. But yeah, so far I've been having a really good week. Meal prep has been good this week. Like I said, I did go for my 2-mile walk yesterday. Got that in. And I'm just ready. I'm waiting for Friday. It ain't like I got nothing special this weekend, but I'm just ready not to go to work. All is well go setting for April. Okay, okay. Hey, Amber. Oh, thank you. How you doing? Hey, Short Lady C. But yeah, so tomorrow is April 1st. What kind of goals are we setting for ourselves? Like, what we doing? I know as for me, like I said, I want to continue to stay on track because this is week 3. Like, I am so proud of myself. Like, really so proud of myself because here lately, like, even me being on track, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something always comes up and it, like, throws it off. And I'm not saying that something can't come up, but my mind is so back focused that if anything pops up, hey, it ain't got nothing to do with me. Like, I'm gonna stay on track for as long as I can. Hey, how do? Oh, what are you doing as far as your nutrition? Are you doing any kind of like keto or are you just now starting or what are you doing? But yes, April is here, y'all, and it's so crazy to say that we're going into April of 2021. Like, I feel like the year just started, or maybe I just showed up for 2021, but I do feel like the year just started. But that goes to show that, like, time is not slowing down for any of us. Like, it's going to continue to go. So we got to set our goals, and then whatever we set our goals to be, we got to just get on the ball and get there. Keep going until you see those results. My goal is to eat better and to lose 10 pounds. And you can do it. You can do it. I honestly believe that. Like I said, I've been feeling so good. Hey, Dorothy. I've been feeling so good being back on track, y'all, and my sleep pattern is back. And that's the one thing that I thank God for, because I have always been able to sleep, like I told you guys, but it's been a little while since, I mean, I never had that issue. But yeah, I had that, my little sleep was off for a while, but now it is back in full force. I am sleeping too good. So I'm glad that that's back. And like I said, just as far as my me staying on my meal prep and even just going and walking, like I end up walking about 7 miles a week, and I like feel a difference just in my body. I just feel good like that. So I'm gonna continue with that, and like I said, I'll just add more to it, add more goals to it, and just continue to go. I started intermittent fasting, reduced calorie intake. Yes, that's exactly how I lost my weight, and that's what I do now. I do the 16-8 method. I do a full day fast on Monday, which equals between 38 and 40 hours, and then I jump right into my intermediate fasting window. And yeah, I do 16-8, and I really saw all of my weight loss with that. Hey Felisa. This year is going by so fast, and crazy stuff has been happening every month, just like 2020, but a little better. Yes, it's like it's still some crazy stuff happening. It's just that, stuff is open, and last year was like the craziest, but man, it's just going by so fast. Nothing special, just to eat healthy. Yes. And that's all it is, just get to the point where you are subconsciously on your journey. Um Yes, I do that. The 30, it ended up being about like this last Monday that I fasted for 39 hours because I went over because I got a little busy, so I couldn't break my fast right at that time. But yeah, so and I ain't gonna lie, when I first started doing intermittent fasting, I would never I would never. But as I've been doing it, it's gotten easy. Yes, we are actually traveling to Louisiana in May. So we're gonna start there first, so baby can go home because she hadn't saw her family in now over a year. So that's where we're gonna start first, just to get our feet wet, get out, see what's going on, because y'all know coronavirus is still alive and well. So yeah, but I'm excited because I am ready. Like, we actually follow all guidelines. Like, we have not had visitors, we have not went anywhere like other than a grocery store, a store, and I didn't even start going into stores until December. Whenever me and my mom like got out and was doing Christmas shopping and stuff, that's when I did. But yeah, it was Walmart trips, honey, going to get what we need, coming on in. So we have been in this house for over a year now, and I'm kind of going a little crazy. Y'all know we used to be always gone, even if it was nothing but just going out to eat or going to a movie. Like, I was looking at old vlogs, I was like, dang, we stayed in the streets. And that is weird because it's just halted. And like, that has a lot to do. Like, the one thing that I always want to portray is that, like, your journey and your life, they are parallel. So if something is going on in your life, it can affect your journey, and vice versa. If you are unhappy with the way your journey is going, it can affect your life, because that's when you find yourself lashing out at people. That's when you find yourself like being antisocial and wanting to be by yourself, and pulling yourself away from friends and family because you're upset with the way your journey and stuff is. So I always want to let y'all know, like, that stuff is parallel. So no, they're not gonna always be balanced, but you have to get to the point where you're recognizing if something is affecting something. So if something in your journey, like if you feel like you're not reaching results, then it's like you need to just take a step back and evaluate, because sometimes you can take that out on family, friends, loved ones, people you're around, co-workers and stuff. You can find yourself being snappy and, and you wondering, like, everybody's like, what's wrong with you? Why are you acting like that? And physically, nothing's wrong with you, but, you could just be not happy in where you are with your journey. So you need to recognize those signs so that way you can, like, kind of check it, and then vice versa with the whole part of your life. You can feel, because whenever I first started my journey, especially with intermediate fasting, y'all know that in order for it to work, you have to be consistent. That is the trick to intermediate fasting. Just be consistent. If you do what you need to do daily, if you stay on track daily and program your body, it really will work for you. I'm proof that fasting is my journey, But anyway, so whenever I first started, I did the 16-8, and it was from 10 to 6 p.m. After 6 p.m., you can't have anything. And also, too, remember, intermediate fasting, during your fasting window, you cannot take in any calories. Now, it's rumored that you can have up to 50 calories, I think, before it like genuinely breaks your fast. But like I said, everybody's body is different and who really knows, you know? So it's just best to not consume any calories whatsoever. Like if you're not drinking water, you know, flavored water, anything like that, then just you know, don't take in any calories or whatever. So it was hard whenever I first started because, you know, that was 2018 when I first started. So I, you know, was going out and, oh, this person is having dinner and this person invited me for drinks and, oh my God, it's date night. And it was like hard to like live life, like to live my life that I was living, but also be on my journey. And I had to choose. I had to really make a choice. And my choice was to, one, voice how I felt. Because if you don't talk about it, if you let stuff stay in, if you hold stuff in, that can affect your journey. Because if you don't feel like you're talking to somebody, you know, if you don't feel like you have somebody to talk to, we hold that stuff in, and that goes to eating. A lot of people go, you know, theirs may go to not eating, but that's not healthy for you either. But you know how food is, we'll go to food. But anyway, so yeah, you have to, one, talk. So I just talked to everybody. Like I said, I talked to Courtney, I talked to my friends, I talked to everybody, and I was like, look, I'm on this journey. I cannot take in any calories after this time. So, you know, if I do, like if it was something that I can go to that I was like, oh, I can go and drink water, like I don't have to drink or I don't have to eat, if it was that type of event, I would make it. But if it was like legit, let's go to happy hour, you know, that ain't nothing but eating and drinking. So I'll have to turn it down, especially if it's during the week. Now, y'all know on Saturday or Sunday, worst of the worst case, either I'll push my fashion window back or I would just go over it, because that's what life is, you know? And especially that's why I call it my cheat time. But yeah, so in those cases like that, or if it was a friend's birthday or something like that, hey, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, but for the most part, like it was a struggle at first, just trying to let my regular life line up with my journey, because I just didn't. First of all, I didn't want people to think I was acting funny, because you know that's the first thing people say, like, oh, you on your little diet, you acting funny, you don't do this no more, you don't do that no more, and it's like it's not like that, but when you're first starting, you have to be consistent, because you have to learn those habits. Like if you go in and not be consistent, you find yourself keep starting over. You keep starting over, you keep starting over, because you're not learning the habits that you need to stay consistent or to stay on track. So you really do have to pick and choose whenever you first start. Oh my God, thank you so much for the super chat. How do? Thanks for this live. Looking forward to starting my journey. Congratulations on all your goals. Thank you so much, and I appreciate you too. And good luck on your journey. And if I could give you any advice, that is to keep going no matter what, and just every day is a new start. No matter what. If you mess up today, that's okay, because tomorrow is a new start. Now, like I always say, don't give yourself excuses, but don't beat yourself up either. But yeah, you just have to get to the point. So you have to voice what you got to say. So I had to come out and say, listen, guys, I would like to partake in this with you. I would like to do this. But unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do it. And this is the reason why, you know. And like I said, I had some people that was like, okay, girl, you bettering yourself. Do you, do you. But then we had them little selfish friends that was like, oh, you can't go and have these drinks. And I'm like, we go drink every day. We used to, you know, go drink every day. Like I'm on this type of my journey, you know. So that's why I said sometimes you just have to voice how you really feel. And if people genuinely are there for you, like if they want to see that change in you too, then you know they'll work with you. But if not, then it's just like, hey, you got to make that choice. Okay, let me read some of these comments. Thank y'all for coming in. Hey, Kathy. Oh, welcome. Thank you. Louisiana. Oh yes, and that's what I'm going, y'all, for the seafood. That's what I want. Hey, Miss Angie. Hey, Shelly's keto weight loss journey. Hey everyone, happy Wednesday. Okay, over halfway there. Congratulations. when I start fouling, I tend to isolate myself. Exactly. And it's so crazy because that's just the thing that we think. It was so funny because one of my sis posted in a weight loss group today, and it was a meme. And it was like, when you tell your friends that you starting a diet and then you eat something wrong, and then they say, are you supposed to be eating that? And then you say, but first of all, you ugly. Now that was the funny part, because you know you're trying to get off the subject. But that's the truth of it all. It's like, once you tell somebody that you're gonna start, they are going to watch you. Like, oh my God, y'all. Before I started my journey, y'all know I was 297 pounds. Before I started my journey, people like literally, oh my God, like I want to do like a recap video for y'all, because I know I have a lot of new subscribers that don't like, haven't went back to 2017, 2016, even 2015 and like seeing where I came from. So I want to do like a weight loss recap type video. It's gonna take me a little time. I've been kind of doing it, but it's gonna take me a little time because I'm pulling clips from my old videos, and it is so crazy, y'all, just to see my mentality back then versus what it is now. So back then, like in one of the videos, I was talking about going to Starbucks and getting a pink drink, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get a Trenta, which is a 30-ounce pink drink. Now mind you, with the pink drink, they do use coconut milk, but also let me remind you, coconut milk is high in fat. And if I'm drinking 30 ounces of coconut milk, honey, like that's the fat and calories alone on that was a lot. So although we look at some stuff, and this is why I always tell you, when you go back to saying what's healthy, you don't know what's healthy because you don't know what another person is going through. Like I said, most people do keto, it works for them, but keto is a high fat diet. I have cholesterol problems or issues, or should I say I had, but because I had them, I still need to be careful. Even though I don't have them right now, I still need to be careful. So of course I can't go into that type of diet where it's mainly, you know, around fats, because that will shoot my cholesterol up, girl, and it'll be a whole mess. And then I will go from being, you know, healthy somewhat to not being healthy. You get what I'm saying? But anyway, yes, it was so crazy. So anyway, I was talking about going to get that drink, and then I was like, you know what, I'm not really hungry, so I'm gonna go to McDonald's and get me some french fries too, a large fry. So me and the lady who used to work with me, we used to go and leave work, and it was like our routine every day to go to Starbucks and then go get those fries. And I was, in this particular time, I was driving and I was talking about it, and I was like, yes, because body made by Starbucks and french fries. And I was just like, when I heard myself say that in the video, I was like, Crystal, like, you just didn't care, huh, sis? Like, you didn't care. Even like, just, I said many times, like, y'all know I'm supposed to be not eating this. I'm gonna start my diet. I'm gonna start Monday. I'm gonna start Monday. Like, I really want to bring those clips back, for one, for me to see where I came from, so I won't be so hard on myself daily. And then for two, because I want y'all to see that it has to be a mind change. Like, you have to change the way you think for your journey. You cannot have that mind frame of doubt at any time and then think your journey is going to be a success. And I'm not saying that every day is going to be perfect. Every day you're going to get up and think like, I'm a bad, you know, I can do this, I'm good. But you do have to get to the point where you are more often than not on track. And that's just kind of where my mind frame is right now. It's kind of where when I started my journey, where I'm back, where it's not necessarily me just doing this Monday through Friday and I'm gonna go ham on the weekends. But it's like, no, the weekend includes the week as well. Like, you can't just do good Monday through Friday and then on the weekend lose your mind, you know, because you will damage the progress that you made Monday through Friday. Like, our bodies, y'all, are so crazy. And let me tell you something about this little thing called water weight. It is real, and everybody has water weight, can get water weight, and it comes from eating a lot of processed foods, sodium, you know, all that stuff like that. So if you are doing really good Monday through Friday, but then Saturday you eat a triple cheeseburger, 2 of them, a pizza, ice cream sundae, all this stuff, and then that was just Saturday. Then on Sunday you go to a buffet, then you have, you know, all this stuff. It's like you have over 8 calories for those 2 days, and now your body, like, you're starting the week off with your body having that water weight on it. So that's why, like I said, I like, for one, to allow myself to have that cheat meal instead of cheat days, because I'm that kind of person. Like I told you guys, I don't care how much weight I lose. I'm a foodie. I love food. So if you give me an inch, I'm gonna take a mile. Because I know that, I have to limit myself. So I cannot get up and be like, okay, today is cheat day. Because if I say that, like I say it, cheat day, but I do a cheat meal. But I do say like Sunday's my cheat day, just meaning like that's the day that I'm gonna have my meal. But yeah, you can't have your meal. I mean, you can't have a full cheat day. And that's kind of what I did for a little while. Whenever the pandemic first started, it was like I was on track Monday through Friday, but the weekends I just allowed myself just to go ham, ham, ham. And before I knew it, it went from being just on the weekends to, okay, well, I'm gonna do it just Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And then I'm gonna, go back on track Tuesday. Then it'll be Sunday, Monday, and then Tuesday. And then you know what? Well, I'm just gonna go back on Wednesday and do good Wednesday. And before I knew it, I was all the way off track, because if you give yourself an inch, you will take them out this week, with anybody or whatever. So yeah, I just had to get to the point where I realized, like, just because it's the weekend does not mean it's still not a part of the week, and it does not mean that I can go crazy and mess up all the progress that I made Monday through Friday. I have never tried crawfish, but Lexi, meet me in Louisiana at the Cajun Corner. Sis, it is so good. I ain't gonna lie, I'm being real honest. When I first get them, I be scared of them. Like the first one I pick up, I be like, ugh. But after I realized, like, you good. I go ahead and I get over it. But I ain't gonna lie, every time when I first pick it up, I be like, ugh. It scares me a little. But crawfish is so good. Like, I'm so ready. Hey, Ashley, no problem. How's your week going? It looks at me either. It does look tasty. Oh, Shannon, you gotta try it. It's so good. Hey, Angel. Hey, Deborah. Hey, Veronica. Oh, thank you, sis. That shrinkage is so real. Like, my curls in the morning be dangling. Then by the end of the night, hey, Kelly. Thank you, Facts. I'm not going. Yes, don't give up. Just keep going no matter what. Thanks. Yes, thank you so much. Yep, I started over many times. Yes. Oh, hey, Miss Hot Girl, how you doing? Hey, LaShondra. Oh, yeah. I'm going to do OMAD starting tomorrow. I just want to get to the point where my weight is not my on the thought. Yes, and that's kind of where I was. I was like, I'm tired of, oh, well, something's coming up. Let me go on a diet. Or I'm tired of people saying like, are you on your diet today or are you not? Like, it's just like, it's funny, but it's not funny because it's like, damn, if I've done this so much to where people gotta ask, then I don't need that to be. Like at work, they play with me. I ain't gonna lie. They do play with me. Like today they ordered food and they come to, hey, we got this. And I'm like, no, I'm good. Thank you. And they're like, oh yeah, I forgot. So people will still tempt you, but they know, so that's good though, that the people in my life know like, okay, no, I'm on track. Leave me alone. Don't do it. But the good thing I will say, like I said, is once you make your mind up, then that helps a lot because I'm able to turn down the temptation. Like even on Mondays when I'm full day fasting, Courtney doesn't full day fast. She'll still eat. She'll cook. She'll eat. And I'm the weird person that likes to smell food when I'm fasting. I know a lot of people can't even be around it because there's too much of a temptation, and boom, they out. But for me, it doesn't bother me. Like I actually like the smell of food. I watch mukbangs. Like if it's that type of fast where I can't make it through and I need to look at food or something, I will do that. But for the most part, like I said, my body is so used to it. Y'all see, I grocery shop on Monday. I come home, I meal prep on Monday. I go to work. Only thing I don't do is work out. And that's because, like I said, you're already fasting. I do know a lot of people that do work out while fasting. So, that's just not my cup of tea. I just feel like your body is already going to be in a calorie deficit because you're not eating. So you're already adding 0 calories to your diet. So I don't see a need to work out. But there are a lot of people that do work out while fasting. Yep, did that. It doesn't work. Oh, yes. And it's so crazy. Like my old videos, I was just looking back and it was like my mind frame knew what to do, because ever so often I came with a new diet for you guys. Like I was like, okay guys, I'm doing Herbalife. This is my Herbalife routine. Alrighty guys, I'm doing Fit Tea. Here's my Fit Tea routine. Like I like knew that I was supposed to be like losing weight, but again, my mind wasn't made up, so I could care less. And you know what's crazy though is looking at those older videos. Like I remember that time. I remember making those videos. Like as I started watching them, I don't remember everything I said in them, but I remember making those videos. But I don't remember seeing myself like that. Like I do not remember seeing myself like that. Well, every time I look back at a picture or before picture, I'll be like, that was me. Like I didn't feel like that, you know what I'm saying? But once I made my mind up, like I said, the biggest thing was it was for me this time. And when I say me, I mean genuinely Crystal. Like I wanted to be able to, like Lexi said, get to the point where every time I wake up, it's not about, dang, I gotta lose weight, or okay, let me go in here and fight to put these pants on, or oh my God, now I gotta walk today. And I don't want that. Like I just want to live life. Like I want to get to that balance in life where I am doing what I need to do. But if I do have those times, like I said, where there is a special occasion, a friend is getting married or something like that, and I do decide to go, you know, to the wedding or something like that, I want to have that relationship with food to where, one, I don't overindulge, and two, it doesn't set me off to have me to jump off a track. Because sometimes that happens. Like you could be doing so good and that one event happens and it's just like boom, you off track since then, you know. So you just, and in that sense, like I said, it's all in your mind, realizing that food is gonna always be there, y'all. Like McDonald's gonna be there, KFC, Popeyes is gonna be there. It's gonna be there when you allow yourself to have your cheat meal. So just get it then. You don't have to eat it daily just to say you can eat it. And also too, like with the journey, like I said before in my 20 pounds lost video, I was like, y'all know I'm a lazy dieter. And granted, I still am somewhat a lazy dieter, but I learned really fast that you can't be lazy on your journey. Like you have to put in work, meaning going to the grocery store, doing your meal prep, you know, counting your calories to make sure that you're in a calorie deficit. Like you got to put in that work at least so that way you can see results. But if you just, because that's what hurt a lot of people. They look like they'll go get a salad and think, oh, because it's a salad, it's healthy. But there's a lot of salads out here that are nowhere near healthy. And it's because they have so much stuff, or because you put so much dressing on top of it that your dressing by itself can easily be 500 calories before you even start eating a salad. And like I said, once you either drink those calories or use too many condiments and get calories out of that, because like if you go to Chick-fil-A, that Chick-fil-A sauce, mayo, all that stuff, they got calories. Like we don't, a lot of people don't think to count those things. Like I told you, sometimes, I mean, your calories can start with you just putting oil in a pan. Extra virgin olive oil is like 220 calories per tablespoon. Like you starting your meal with almost 300 calories. You know what I'm saying? So and that's before you even add what you need to add to it and what you're going to do to it. So you just got to be very careful. So a lot of people beat themselves up thinking like, oh no, I'm eating healthy. When in actuality, you really are overeating your calories by either drinking them, you know, going to get those Starbucks drinks that are 500, 600 calories, or like I said, using condiments or oils or anything like that, butters that you know you could possibly use in more than a serving size. So now you adding calories. And then if you're not writing these down or you know keeping track of your food, then you won't know where you're going wrong. That's why I say yes, it's a lot of work and it's tedious, but you got to track your food. You got to track your bites, you know. And I got that from this app, what, I Track Bites or something. I think that's like the Weight Watchers free version of Weight Watchers that people use, I Track Bites. Because I think some girl said it because she was like she didn't want to do Weight Watchers no more and she was canceling her membership, but she liked the actual program, so she wanted to do that. So I think she said that. Hey LaShondra, hey Melinda. But yeah, that's why I said, like I said, I know it's a lot of work, but you have to do it because you kind of got to know. Like I said, you can get to the point, if you're like me, where I'm really only tracking for one day because I'm gonna eat the same thing the rest of those days or whatever. So in my sense, it's really not a lot of work because I just gotta do it one day. But if you're a kind of person that's gonna have a different lunch and a different dinner and a different breakfast every day, then you can see it being a lot. But you really genuinely need to track what you're eating so you can see where the problem is. So if you're not seeing results, you could be like, okay, hold on, I'm gonna have to do a little switch up, or maybe I'm going a little heavy on too much, you know? So that's what we got to do. But yes, guys, and also too, look at yourself, look at where you come from, and celebrate every milestone, because that is what's going to get you the motivation that you need to keep going. So if you used to drink 10 sodas a week and now you only drinking 5 sodas a week, that's something to celebrate. It's a non-scale victory. Like I said, I had a non-scale victory last week because I hurt my knee. And normally, baby, that would have been the excuse. Like, oh, Krista hurt her knee. Honey, I ain't got to walk. Oh my God, let me sit up. Let me prop it up. Baby, I would have made every excuse in the book to not work out last week or this week. But I didn't. It's like I even doubted myself. Like, even in the video I was vlogging, and I was like, well, I ain't gonna do too much. I'm just gonna go out there. But I'm proud of myself for even making the decision to still go, because my knee was hurting. But like I said, I took some ibuprofen and I was moving it around, you know, picking it up and doing some stretches, and I was like, I can walk. I mean, it's walking. Like, I'm gonna be walking around the house. Why can't I just walk, you know? So I even, like I said, I doubted myself, and I was like, I'm not gonna do the heels that I do. I'm not gonna do that. And then as I got after and started walking, I was like, I can do this. And I did everything that I normally do, you know? So sometimes we doubt ourselves before we even allow ourselves to try, you know? So you have to get out of that point too. Like, get to the point where you just do it. Now, if you do it and you don't like it, it doesn't work, or it wasn't your cup of tea, then you don't have to do it again, but at least you tried. But you cannot say something you won't do until you do it, you know? And I had to learn that, like I said too, with the whole like walking, because y'all know I really like cardio hip hop. Like, I can't really, like, I gotta have that variety. I got to. And for cardio hip hop, for me, it's the music part. It's the trap music of it, and I'm listening to different songs. It doesn't feel like I'm working out. So me walking outside, like I said, that can be kind of like, okay, boom, you walking the same way every day, you know, you seeing the same thing. That can get boring. So that's why I had to find something to motivate me with my walking, and that ended up being my Audible app, because I'm listening to my book. Y'all, I'm on like chapter 12 now. And there's a lot of stuff going on. I wish I could tell y'all, but I don't want to ruin it for y'all. But I swear to you, I could do a book review. Like, y'all, like, it is so juicy. Like, and this is not real life. The book is fiction, but I'm just saying, like, what are the odds? But anyway, so yeah, I'm listening to my book, y'all. And that, yeah, like I said, that's my motivation to get my butt out there. And like I said, I'm liking how I'm feeling with it. I like the feeling of it. So I'm just gonna keep going. This, like I said, this is week 3 back on track, and I did my walk yesterday. Y'all know I don't walk on Wednesday, but I do walk on Thursday and Friday, so I'll be hitting it again. I've been closing my apple rings. I've been hitting my gallons, more than a gallon every day, and yeah, everything is good. And like I said, it's, I don't want this to be, oh, Crystal's on a diet. Oh, Crystal's back on her journey. I really don't even want it to be, oh, Crystal's back on her journey. I don't want that. I just want it to be, this is what life is, you know? Like, I just want to eat what I know I'm supposed to eat and do what I'm supposed to do and still enjoy. Because you can still enjoy, you know? Like I said, when I go out of town, you know, every time I go out of town or whatever, when I'm on vacation, I want to be able to, like, not necessarily be on track, but to eat intuitively. So I'm not going out there doing stuff crazy or overeating or overindulging or snacking too much. Like, I just want to get to the point where it naturally happens, you know? So I feel, hey Marquita, I feel really good, like I said, with everything. And I'm going to continue to go. That's all it is. I mean, that's just all to it. Like, my mind is, and I'm sorry, y'all keep getting text messages. I'm reading the text messages and it's distracting me. But yeah, I am getting my mind is back. Like, it's so crazy, because for the longest time I was like, dang. And this was when I was going through that little lost time after that winter storm. I was like, what is going on? Like, why I can't get my mind right? Like, I'll be like, okay, you know, I'm going grocery shopping so I can meal prep on Monday. Monday come, Tuesday come, Wednesday come, Thursday come. Here's the weekend again. I ain't did nothing. And I was nervous. I was like, oh my God, did I really lose my, like, mind frame, you know? And then, like I said, I had to get to the point where I said, hold on. you just need to talk about how you feel. Get it out. Say it. You know you don't hold nothing in, because if you hold something in, that affects you. That affects your mind. You know, that gets in your thoughts and it stops you. And by me just saying like, hey, you know, like I said, nothing happened. Me saying we was mistreated and all that stuff, nothing happened. Ain't nobody get in trouble. Ain't nothing happened. But I feel better for saying what I said, for getting it out, for speaking how I felt on the inside. It released that out of me, and it allowed me to get my mind back right and get to myself. And that's why I was saying sometimes you just need to be upfront, and if even if it is a struggle, to be able to say, look, y'all, y'all know my weakness is chips, you know, and I'm really trying to do right, and y'all keep buying chips all the time. Can you just not eat the chips around me, you know? And it's just a question. Sometimes some people may not go with you, because I'm not saying everything you say is law and people are gonna abide by your journey. But again, a lot of this stuff affects us because we don't say it out loud. When in actuality, if people genuinely care for you, hey Blossom, if people care for you, then they will tell you like, okay, you know what, I am tempting you, let me not do that. And Courtney is really good about that. Like if she know I'm fasting, she be like, I'm gonna cook, or you gonna be okay, or should I not cook? I'm like, no, do you, you know? She just asked. But like I said, I've been fasting for so long. Even though when I started fasting, I will say that that's me though. I'm always in competition with myself, and so that was a challenge for myself. I don't care how hungry I felt when I first started fasting, because those first 2 weeks was a doozy. I'm not gonna lie. Those first 2 weeks I rethought life, period. Like I was like, why am I doing this to myself? I'm grown, ain't nobody making me do this. Like, why, excuse me, am I doing this to myself? But during that time, I still didn't allow myself to give up, even though I was close, because I was like, you know what? You made it this far. Like, why not? Why not? You did it for 3 days in a row. Why would you mess up on the fourth day? You know, you did it for a week. Why would you mess up this week? And that's kind of where I am now. I was like, dang, the last 2 weeks I've done good with my meal prep. I've done good with my working out. Why I can't do it this week? So Tuesday when I got here, I did my full day fast on Monday. And Tuesday when I came in the house, it wasn't no me walking in the house like, oh, I really don't want to go. Oh, I really don't want to do this. Y'all, I bounced on in this house. I've been back using my Alleviate from TLC. And y'all, first of all, I've been using the mess out of this, but this is what you put underneath your waist trainer. It's kind of like Sweet Sweat, where it causes you to sweat a lot under your waist trainer. So yeah, I put my Alleviate cream on, baby. Put that waist trainer on, my leggings, my sports bra, my hoodie, and I got out the door. And I went on and did what I was supposed to do. Bounced on back in the house and ate my meal prep and went on by my day. Like, it's not even feeling like a chore to me anymore. Like at first, yeah, I'm telling you, it's like I had to sweet talk myself all the way home. Like, just work out, it's gonna be okay. Just go in there and do it. Then I come in the house like, oh, do I really want to go? Do I really need to go? Let me try to think of an excuse. But I didn't do that. Like, I literally came in the house, did what I was supposed to do, got my butt out there, and came on back in. So yeah, and I already know that just because that's happening now. I already know. Life, you know, life happens. So it's probably going to be a time where I don't feel it again. But every time that you allow yourself to actually be a part of your journey and not force yourself to do your journey, then that gives you the motivation to keep going. So when I do have those thoughts of, oh, I really don't want to do this today, just remember how I feel. Like, no, girl, you feel good. Girl, go out there. You know, your book is good. Like I said, I'm still in book 1, chapter 10 or 11. Yeah, I think I said 11. I can't remember what chapter. But yes. I am, and that's still just book 1. It's 5 books, so you know, that's what it is. And then after that, like I said, her the author name is actual Antoinette, and she has a lot of books, and she has series. So she got that book, which is a product playing series 1 through 5, and then she has the Cartel, and it's 1, 2, and 3, and then she has like other books. I forgot what the other one is called. It's something like the Cartel, but it's not called a Cartel. But yeah, and like her books are series, so I can always pick, you know, some series of books and get it going. So that's kind of what I use. Like I said, I am tricky like that because I hate working out. I know, I just don't. But once I do it, I feel good. So that's why I get it done now. But I still, hey, it is what it is. But yes, guys, so far this week it's been going really, really good. Like I said, with my journey for meal prep for breakfast. I did my strawberry and banana smoothie again this week, but I already knew it. They didn't have any of the strawberry premier protein, so I just used vanilla, and it really don't taste any different. Like, I really don't taste the difference in the vanilla versus the strawberry and cream. So my smoothie is really good, and then I did turkey bacon and hard boiled egg. And then for lunch this week, as y'all gonna see in the vlog, I had told y'all that I was doing meatloaf, and then I had got mashed cauliflower, and then I was gonna do yeah, I was just doing that. Meatloaf and mashed cauliflower. It was something else. Was I doing corn? I can't remember. I was doing something for lunch, but when I went to go grocery shop, they had my turkey little smokies, and y'all know, if y'all been following my journey, I love those. I like them because they have a smoke flavor to them, but they're easy, and you could just put any side with it. Like, I'm eating it with mixed vegetable. You could put corn with it. You could do mashed cauliflower if you want. You could do greens. You could do green beans. Like, I like that it's that kind of, protein that you can just put a side dish with. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I decided to just save the meatloaf for next week. So what's crazy is when I went to the store, I still had the meatloaf and all that stuff in my mind. So I bought everything for that. So next week, when I go grocery shopping, I don't even have to get that much stuff. I just got to go and do a couple fill-ins and then do those recipes for next week. And then for dinner, y'all, my greens and my chicken was so good last week. I had to run it back this week. Just one more time. I just had to run it back one more time. It was that good, and it's that good again. So my meal prep is real simple this week, and that's probably, and it's filling. Like, I like, what I'm eating. So yep, I'm on track with that. And what else? It was something else I was going to tell y'all about the meal prep. I forgot. It'll come to me. But anyway, so April is coming, y'all. April 1st is tomorrow, and it's a new month. It's gonna, we gotta have these new goals. And whenever we say new goals, it's not giving up on the goals that you already set for yourself, but it's like, you get it. Add something, do something, you know. Challenge yourself, and that's what I like to do. I haven't made up a challenge or anything for the group, which I just needed to like get back on track myself first, because you can't lead if you're not doing it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I needed to get back on track myself first in order to lead a challenge. But like I said, this is week 3. Your girl is good, so I'm definitely gonna try to come up and think of some challenge that I want to do. And if you guys are in the group and you know of a challenge that you would like to do or something, y'all know, write in the group or DM me if you don't want to, put it out there or whatever, and we can do that. And yeah, I'm just gonna ride out for April, y'all, with what I got going now. I'm gonna keep doing my 4-day fast and my 16-8 intermediate fasting. And like I said, last week, last Wednesday, I want to get to the point now, because like this is week 3 where I'm just walking. So I now want to add in my kettlebell workout and my resistance bands, just to add a little bit more of that toning part to it. So I want to do that. Hey Chubbs, it's called Getting Fit for You. And it's yeah, so yeah, if you type in Getting Fit for You, you should see it, and then just send a request and I'll accept you. But yeah, so that's pretty much what I want to do. Like that, well, I guess that is one goal that I have for April, and that is to just step up my workout game, and not necessarily even just adding a bunch of stuff, but maybe adding in on Wednesday, like today, like I used to do, where I used to do a resting workout, where I used to do yoga or something like that. Just adding in maybe that strength training on this day, or something like that. So I'm gonna, like I said, continue to stay on track and kind of think of what it is that I am looking forward to for April as far as goals and what I want to do. But like I said, right now everything is going good with the way I have it, with my fasting window, my meal prep, everything like that. Like I feel like I'm eating enough calories, because that's the one thing whenever I did the 24 method, like I felt like I wasn't eating enough calories, because for one, you don't have that long to eat. You only have 4 hours. And then for 2, it's like with the way my work schedule was, I will be coming in and then having to run and go work out and then come back in the house and then break my fast. But for me, like, I literally do not be hungry after I work out. Like, it takes me an hour or 2 Like even now I come in and I go work out and I'm always back in the house by 5:30, but I still don't eat till like 6:30, like closer to the ending of my window, because I don't be hungry after I work out. So that wasn't good, because I would, fix a meal or whatever, and it will be barely making enough calories, and then I can't even eat the whole thing because I'm full. And then y'all know I take NRG, and that curbs your appetite, so I'm not hungry. So yeah, it wasn't, like I said, it was good. Like I said, I feel like if I need to do a quick restart or something like that, then I'll do a 24 for like a week or two, just to like restore my body, shock my body or something like that. But that's not something that I could see myself doing as a lifestyle, because I would not be eating enough, and then I would be forever rushing. Because like I said, I just feel like I'm rushing, because I got to come in the house, hurry up and get dressed, then go work out, then come back in the house, and then, try to figure out what I'm going to eat, break my fast. You only got 4 hours. It's like, okay, look, this is too much. It's too much. So I do like what I'm doing now, because like I said, I'm even consistent on the weekend. Like, that's too a non-scale victory, because I have not did my intermittent fasting on Saturday and Sunday in so long, and these past last 2 weeks I have did, these last 2 weekends I have fasted. So oh yes, Tiffany, I still do use my resolution drops. Like I said, I'll use them on Monday, but I do not use them on days that I eat, if I take the NRG. Because if I take the NRG and the resolution drops, girl, I won't have an appetite for 6 days. So I can't do that. I did that one time and I ended up fasting for 4 days. Because I took both the NRG and the resolution drops. I was like, okay, appetite what? Food who? So yeah, I don't do it now on my 4-day fast, or if I'm gonna be doing like a 2-day fast or something, then I will take my NRG first and then take my resolution drops, later in the day. But yeah, on days that I eat, I only take my NRG in the morning time, and that's because it gives me energy as well. So instead of me needing that coffee in the morning time, that NRG really pumped me up. And the lemon water too. And I heard that, lemon water has like all these really, really good benefits. And it really does, because like drinking that on an empty stomach in the morning, taking my NRG, and I still do my apple cider vinegar, like doing that, you would think that I would be tired because I stopped eating at 7, and I'm like, most people wake up and either have coffee or have breakfast. And see, I don't eat till 11 or 12 every day, but I'm full of energy. So I will attribute that to the NRG. Because I don't even take my NurtrBurst until I eat. So, you know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, that really helps me, because I'm a coffee lover. Y'all know I love coffee. That's my weekend thing. I love it. I love it. I love it. But I was that person during the week as well. Like, that's my problem, to be truthfully honest. Bread and coffee. And when I say coffee, I don't mean black coffee, no sugar, no cream, because you can drink that even while you're fasting. If you're fasting, you can have black coffee, no sugar, no cream. You can have green tea, no sugar, no cream. You can have unsweet tea, no sugar, no cream. You can have all that stuff while you're fasting if you just want, to taste something. But yeah, I like the coffee, the white chocolate mocha with an extra shot coffee, the mocha swirl from Dunkin' coffee, that kind of stuff, so because I like that, we can't have that. So yeah. Yes, I'm a witness to hot lemon water suppresses the appetite. And see, I haven't even had it hot yet, Melissa. I'm gonna have to try it hot. I've only been drinking it iced. I'm gonna have to try it hot then. Hey, Roslyn. Oh, I hope you had a good day. How's your week going so far? Oh, I sure will. Short Lady C, she in there taking her nap before work. She's starting her work week tonight, and I love when she go to work, y'all, because it do make the week go by fast. Like, even though tomorrow already Thursday, normally Thursday and Fridays drag, but man, when she go to work, it's like time go by so super fast. Before I know it, it'd be Saturday morning. I'll be so excited for the weekend. Friday is my favorite day of the week, like favorite day of the week. But yeah, so I am going to be thinking of like my goals, and then I'll bring my goals to next week's Weight Loss Wednesday, so you guys bring some goals as well, so we can share of just what we want. And like I said, it don't necessarily have to be a weight loss goal. It can be a goal of, cutting down on Snickers, or cutting down on cookies, or something, because you got to start from somewhere. Like, one of my sis hit me up, and she was just saying she's been trying to get back on track, and it's kind of hard for her, and she just asked that I have any advice. And I said, well, what are you doing to get back on track? And she's like, well, I'm trying to start fasting, and I'm trying to drink my gallon, and And I said, see, that's where it is. Sometimes you have to take baby steps to get back on track, especially whenever you've been on track. and then you get off a track, it's gonna be hard because you're gonna be like, dang, I gotta go back to restricting myself. That's why it's not good to restrict yourself so much, because whenever you get a chance to unrestrict, oh, you're gonna go in, you know. So yeah, I just told her, I said, you got to take baby steps, you know. So maybe start with the water first, you know. Maybe start with drinking your water, do that for a week, and then the next week add in your fasting, you know. Then now you're drinking your fasting and your water. Then your next week change your food habits. Like sometimes you do have to take it piece by piece. And I know you're thinking like, dang, it's 3 weeks, but think about it. That's 3 weeks that you are taking time to build habits to slowly get yourself back on track, so that way you can do it. Oh, thank you, Short Lady. See, you have a good night too. I'll see you Sunday in the week. I mean, for the weekly vlog. You have a good night. Long coming off a 2-week vacation playing catch up. Oh, okay. I know what you mean. Man, I'm ready for them vacations. But yeah, so I just told her, I said, just take baby steps. You know, sometimes we do go in full throttle because we do know, you know, we've been on our journey, so we know what to do. So we like, I'm gonna do this, do this, do this, do this. But sometimes, like I said, if you've been off your journey and you've been out for quite a while, you will have to start with taking your baby steps. And it's okay, y'all. We're not in a rush for nothing. Not in a rush for nothing. Because guess what? They make your size in clothes now. So don't say, oh my God, I have to wear this dress on my birthday. Just get it in the size that you are now, but work to your goal. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't beat yourself up trying to rush it. I wake up to hot lemon water, and I'm going to send you the smoothie recipe. Have you ever tried fresh? I want to. Demisha does the juicing, and so she been doing on her Insta story like all her juices and stuff. And I told Courtney, I was like, I want a juicer. Like, I really want to try the juicing. I think I would like it because even with my smoothies, I like them better. Like, I started making them at night just so they can sit overnight and all the way to 11 a.m. before I break my fast. And by that time when I shake it up, it just makes it that juice consistency, and I love that. But I definitely do want to try that. Do you still like the Iaso Oh, I haven't tried the coffee yet. I do have the coffee right here though. I'll be trying that this weekend. So I'll let you know for sure in Sunday's vlog. I'll let you know how I like the coffee. But yes, I still do take my tea every day. I actually had some before I had dinner tonight, and I do everything else. Okay, it's good. I got you. Yes, please, please, please send me the recipes. I'm so excited because, like I said, and yeah, I must have bought a family pack of frozen strawberries because I still got a lot of frozen strawberries, and I done used it all last week, and I'm using it all this week because I like the reason I meal prep my strawberries is because I don't want to keep opening that bag every day. See, though, I be telling you, sometimes your girl can be a little lazy, but it helps sometimes. So I don't want to keep opening that bag, measuring it out. So I just measure it out and put it in Ziploc bags and put them in the freezer. So when I make my smoothies, I just pull it out like that. So yeah, I still got a lot of strawberries left. So I may end up doing strawberry banana again next week because y'all know I don't like to let food go to waste. So I may do it one more time and do it. You know what, Marquita? I don't know. I will be weighing myself soon though. I told myself, I said, I don't even remember the last time I weighed myself. Like, I don't remember what month it was. I know it was in 2021. I know, or was it in December? I do not even remember, but I did say I was gonna weigh myself before my birthday, so like every time I think about it, I be like, ugh, I clam up. But like I always tell people, just do what you know to do, man. If you know you doing what you're supposed to do, then hey, it is what it is, you know. But yeah, I will be weighing myself soon. Look, when I read your comment, I was like, oh Lord, I haven't weighed myself, Jesus. You know what? I probably should have weighed myself since I was off track for a month, just so I could know like where I started or what's going on. But like I told you guys, it wasn't a weight thing for me. And just to be transparent, like the scale will get your mind gone. It will have you thinking that you're not doing what you're supposed to do. Like it really will mess you up. So if you're not mentally stable enough to weigh yourself a lot, then don't do it. Don't torture yourself like that. Yes, you need to know where you are so you can know what's working for you, because sometimes you could be doing the wrong meal prep, something like that, and it's not working. So you do kind of need to be on, to see what the number is, but don't let that number bother you. And for me, the end part of my journey, it started to bother me, and that's because I was always afraid of gaining weight back. And real, I was just like, oh my God, the day I get on the scale and they say this, I'm just gonna be like, oh my God, no, no, no. So it's like I started being afraid of the scale instead of just looking at it as, hey, that's just numbers. I started being afraid of it. So I had to push myself back from that and realize, like, listen. Yes, you need to know what that number is, but don't you dare let that number stop you or hinder you. And even talking to my doctor, Dr. Kim, she said the way she explained it to me, because I was telling her how afraid I was and I feel like I need to pay for a nutritionist to be able to plan out my meals for me. And she was like, Crystal, you lost your weight on your own. So you know what to do, but you are just going to have to get to the point where you realize that you have on and you have off. And the way she said it was, she said, like in football, whenever it's time for the season to start, you're gonna see that they training, they eating, they doing what they supposed to do, they not partying, they doing everything, they on track, they doing good to get their body into shape for that season. And then she said they have an off season where not necessarily that they go crazy or nothing, but they're just not as strict on themselves as they would be if it was, getting ready to be season time. She said that's what life is like. Like, you're gonna get to the points where you're gonna be on, you're gonna be doing your thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, boom, like right now, I'm on track, I'm hitting my window, drinking my gallon, taking my tea, like I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do. But then there's going to be an off season where vacation, holidays, where I'm not necessarily so strict on myself. If they do have, donuts at work and it's Christmas, I'm like, ooh, let me have one of those, so you're going to have those times. So she just said, instead of trying to restrict yourself to the point of being afraid, because that's what it was. Like, that's where I was. It was just like, oh my God, I need a nutritionist. I need this because I can't do this, I can't do this. It was like, okay, now you're overthinking that situation. Realize that, yes, your lowest might be this, and you may gain 10 to 15 pounds. Like, from my lowest, I gained 10 pounds, or was it 15? Maybe 15 pounds from my lowest. 10 or 15 pounds. But at the end of the day, you got to understand, when I was at my lowest, that is when I was at my restriction, meaning I was very, very heavily on my journey. So there was no cheat times. There was no little slip ups. There was no like, oh my God, my friend having happy hour, so hey, let me do this. It wasn't that time. It was go mode, because that was my season, And if you come off your season and you do gain a little weight back, don't beat yourself up for gaining that weight back. Like, stop beating yourself up. Now, of course, if you've gained back half of your weight, more than half your weight, then you need to reevaluate what's going on. Why are you doing that? But also do understand that we are women. We have hormones, especially I'm getting older, y'all. I'm about to be 36. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's weird that I lost 102 pounds in my 30s. That's the first thing that Dr. Kim said. She's like, a lot of people complain that their metabolism slows down, in your 30s, that it's harder for you to lose weight. And here you is to lost 102 pounds naturally, So it's just even that. So you just got to realize and go, just roll with the punches, you guys. And it's not going to be easy. Stop thinking it's going to be easy. Stop thinking that everything is going to be perfect. Stop thinking that your body going to be shaped like this once you do lose the weight. Stop thinking that you ain't going to have no loose skin, or stop thinking that you will have loose skin, because there's some people that lose weight and don't get loose skin, and you were scared the whole time. Because that's another thing too. I had a meltdown, and I told you guys this before, but I had a meltdown. I had bought some Fabletics leggings, and those leggings are called Power Hold. And baby, when they suck you in, yes, they suck you in right there. But if you got any rolls, any back fat, any loose skin, that kind of falls over and it becomes a muffin top. So whenever I first put the leggings on and I looked in the mirror, I bust out crying, and Courtney was like, what's wrong? Like, oh my God, what's wrong? And I was like, how can I lose 100 pounds and I still got this? Like, I still got this and still got this. And it's like, in that moment, I realized that what I thought my body was gonna look like losing 100 pounds was not what my body looked like losing 100 pounds. You know what I'm saying? So we don't know those things. So the only thing that you can do is just If it's something that you don't like, work on what you don't like. Like I said, I don't like my midsection area. So that's the reason why I use the Alleviate. That's the reason why I do put on my waist trainer. Now, I don't do the steel bone waist trainer to wear all day. I wear the fitness waist trainer, like the neoprene one that you just strap on. I got mine from Amazon. It was $22. I've been having it now for 2 years. I think it's been 2 years, and that's the one that I use. Put it on, zip it up, and keep going. So if you don't like it, work on what you don't like, but don't beat yourself up on it. And see, I had to learn that too, because before I was always looking in the mirror like, this is still fat, or oh, I still got back fat, oh, I still got this one roll, oh, I still got a pouch. But guess what? Like, the reason I do have the loose skin is because I lost 100 pounds. Like, I'm supposed to have a loose skin, girl. You went from one drastic size down to another. And it's so funny every time somebody say, oh, Chris, I heard you lost weight. How much have you lost? And I tell them, they go, oh my God, it's extreme weight loss. And I never realized it. I never realized it. I always take me, I say extreme. I don't think it was extreme. You know, I lost a couple pounds. I don't think it was extreme. But in actuality, it kind of was. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, of course. Like I said, I went from a size 22, 24 to a 12. So, of course, I'm going to have a little bit of loose skin. That's the reason why the people that's on my 600-pound life also have the skin removal consultation, because there is no way you can be 600 pounds and go down to 200 pounds and think you're not going to have loose skin. That's the reason why they end up doing it, and especially them because they lost it in such a fast time. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, I just finally got to the point where I stopped looking at myself and criticizing my body and started looking at myself, looking at my accomplishments. And if it's something that I don't like I didn't like the way my butt looks. So, I've been doing squats. And that's the craziest thing, y'all, because I don't care even if I'm not on track. I always do squats just because I like the way my booty look. So I always do squats no matter what. That's just habit. That's just is what it is. So I always do squats. And you know what I need to start back doing? My planks. I really do, because I used to do a 30-second plank in the morning, and then I used to do just, you know, little exercises and stuff like that. And I need to do that again, because that actually used to warm my body up. And then after I do that, I will go take a shower and do all that. I need to go back to my old morning routine, because that was really good too. Like, that really like woke me up, stretched me out, got me ready. But yeah, so if you don't like something, I do say change it, but also don't beat yourself up for what you don't like, because I tell you what, if we could close our eyes and see what we want our body to look like and then lose weight and it look like that, then a lot more people would be losing weight, wouldn't they? But because of that, it's unpredictable. You gotta go with the flow. Let me read some of these comments. Hey, Ambi. Oh, yes, Melissa. And when she told me, I was like, it makes sense, because that's what I was telling her. I said, you know, the crazy part about it is, and we talked about this in the last Weight Loss Wednesday, whenever you are first on your journey, that's when you are the most motivated. Like, you doing everything right. You drinking your water. You letting everybody know, like, boom, boom, boom. And it's like, when you have that first setback, when you come back, that is the scary part, because you're coming back, one, with experience. So you coming back knowing what it is you need to do, but also you did know where you slip up. So you have to be very, very careful, and you won't be as restrictive on yourself as you were on your first time. So it's just like that's why you got to get your mind right, so that way you will know those telltale signs of whenever you see yourself slipping off your journey. Whenever you get to the point where it's like, okay, hold on, I'm doing stuff that I know I'm not supposed to be doing. You know, you start finding yourself wanting to go through drive-thrus and stuff like that. So you got to be very, very careful. I love fab legs. They so high. Yes, girl, they are. And I do like them. I still got my pair. I have a not a gray, a burgundy pair and a black pair, and I still do like them. And now, like I said, I like them. I tried them on like fresh out the box. One thing I will say is, like, it got better. Like, I felt more comfortable in them. I even got a vlog. I went to go get my hair done, and I actually wore them and did like an outfit of the day with them on. So I end up falling in love with the leggings. It's just that when I first put them on, baby, it was a whole meltdown, breakdown. But at that time too, I was very, very scared of gaining my weight back. Very scared, because look at my track record, y'all. Like, I would lose weight, gain weight, lose weight, gain weight, lose weight. So it was like, okay, this time I lost weight. When is the gaining weight coming? When is the gaining weight coming? You know, you get so afraid. So it's just like, I'm just at the point right now where I'm not stressing about that. I'm just doing what I know to do. You know, like I said, one thing I can guarantee is I'll never see 297 pounds again. Not with me standing on the scale. I won't see it, you know. So as long as my mind's frame set to that, I can't do nothing but win, you know. Hey Jess, oh thank you for coming in. How's your week been? 56, woo. Having a time but never giving up. Yes. Hey Darletta. I know I've been ghost, but I know. Girl, she in her sleep. Her alarm finna go off in a minute though. How you been, sis? How's everything going? Do you have a certain way you want to be, or is it more so what you see when you look in the mirror that would satisfy you? At this point, it is really just my clothes, y'all. Like, as long as I stay in large shirts and size 12 pants, size 12 dresses, I'll be okay. It's not necessarily that number for me. Like, of course, like I said, I do want my back fat to die. I want it gone. I do want, you know, to tone up my belly area a little more. That's why I'm being really, really strict on wearing my waist trainer. Oh, that's what I was telling y'all. So when I waist train, I do only waist train while working out. Just get my burn in, you know, because that Alleviate cream causes the burn and help you burn them inches. And even without it though, like even if I'm not using the cream, I still wear my waist trainer, but I use that, you know, while I'm working out. But yeah, that's what I want to do. And I just want to stay in my clothes because like the number can fluctuate. It's going to fluctuate because like I tell you guys, when Mother Nature come, I gain weight real quick, honey. Like boom, I gain water weight just like that. Now the craziest part is literally as soon as she leave, I'm drinking my water weight drops back off. But it's just the point that my weight is going to fluctuate forever. That's just my life. That's just my journey. That is just my body. So I have came to terms with that. But what I won't come to terms with is not being able to fit my clothes. Because if I have to go up in a size, then that means that I am not in a calorie deficit. That means I am not being on track. So actually my clothes is kind of what keeps me in track. Keeps me on track with that. And then like I said, like you said, it's just looking at yourself and liking the way that I look. And it took me a long time to get here, y'all. Like I was so critical of myself. And it was crazy because it wasn't even nobody else. Like of course, you know, sharing your journey on social media, you will get those shady comments. You will get those comments where people think they know everything. Like you will get those, but that is not even what affected me. What affected me was just my track record and me being scared. Like every time I lost weight, I gained it back. So I mean, I have to be very careful. So I was so fearful of gaining weight back. But like I said, that's the reason why I end up joining Weight Watchers, because I like Weight Watchers because it gives me that mind freedom. Just that's for me. That's it. That's all. Like it's not nothing that I'm trying to, you know, it is what it is. Like I said, right now, I don't have any plans of quitting Weight Watchers anytime soon. I'm still going to be on it. Even though, like, it's pretty easy to know the points and everything now and what's going on and stuff like that. So, it's not that. But, like I said, I really do enjoy the program, and it just gives me that mind freedom. But yes, guys. Hold on, I think I missed one. Oh, yeah, I did. Try your 40s, almost 50. No, and that's what my mama said. She was like, man, because y'all know my mama's going to be 60 next month. And she's like, man, it's been a time. It's been, but she looks so good. She has been doing so good. And she's really not doing no crazy stuff. She just takes TLC, but like I told you, my mom only does the NurtrBurst and the tea, and she only does the regular tea. She don't do the CBD tea because she says she don't like the flavor. She just like the unsweet tea flavor. So she does the regular tea and the NurtrBurst, and that's it. She did buy NRG, but she said she really don't take them. And then she bought the resolution drops, but like I said, she said she wasn't consistent enough to, like, you know, take those or whatever. So that's all she been doing. She does work out Mondays and Fridays. They used to go Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but now she said they do something at work that allow her not to be able to go on Wednesday. So she does work out on Monday and Friday. And my mom does a lot of water exercises, like in the pool and stuff like that. And then she goes sit in the sauna, which I heard, like, sitting in the sauna for 15 minutes is like a really good, it does really good for your body and, you know, excuse me, the sweating and stuff like that. So that's the thing that I hate about not being able to go to a gym, in which I have a gym in my area, and like I really been considering joining. Like I brought it up to Courtney and she's like, if you're gonna join. And me and my mama talked about it, and that was she said. She said, you know, I love the gym. So I don't know. It's like the last time I joined the gym, the pandemic happened. Like legit, I was going to the gym for a month, like 3 weeks, I think. 3 weeks, and then boom, the pandemic happened. My gym shut down and closed down. Like they took a hit so bad that the gym didn't even reopen when the pandemic reopened. When I drive by there, baby, the equipment is gone. Like they closed all the way down. So I don't know. I really been considering like maybe joining. But like I said, right now I'm enjoying the walking outside. So that's what I'm doing. I'm getting my little 2 miles in. And I like the way I feel, you know? So I don't know. It's a thought that I do go back and forth in my head about like, are you gonna join or are you not gonna join? Then I was looking at the hours. I'm like, ooh, they opened up early enough to where I could go before work. Like I've been thinking about all of that stuff. But so yeah, I'll let you guys know how I feel on that. Like I said, I ain't gonna lie, I got a little bit of PTSD about the gym thing, because last time I joined the gym, the pandemic happened and we got closed in. But so far so good. Hold on 1 second. But yes, y'all. So other than that, like I can say, this journey, it's not easy, y'all, and I'm gonna tell y'all that every time. It is not easy, but it can be done. And the one thing you gotta do is surround yourself with like-minded people, because everybody, for one, don't understand what it is you want for yourself and understand your goals. And then for two, everybody's not gonna see it the way you see it. So everybody's not gonna agree with what you're doing, or no, everybody is going to you know, maybe pressure you a little too much. Like I said, when she posted that meme, it was funny because that is the truth. Whenever you say that you're on a diet or that you are trying to eat better, live a healthier life, oh my God, you are condemned, condemned, condemned. People are steady. Oh my God, are you supposed to be eating that? Or I thought you was gonna do that? Or how you doing? It's just like, dang, y'all didn't even say this much when I weighed as much as I did. Like when I was at 297 pounds, nobody ever told me like, Crystal, you think you want to slow down? Crystal, you getting a little big. Crystal, you know, you weren't size 24 now. You was just in 20. Like, Crystal, you know, nobody ever said nothing like that. It was only Dr. Kim, my doctor, when I got ready to have my surgery, that was like, honey, you need to try to lose 30 pounds. Like, we got to do this surgery, because if y'all remember, my gallbladder, my gallstones looked like an avocado. It was that big. It was huge. So they end up going ahead and doing a surgery. And when I got that surgery, I was 282 pounds. And she was like, you need to lose weight. You need to just try to lose 30 pounds or whatever. But yeah, so it was her that told me that. And then, like I said, right after that, whenever I started losing weight, now I got all kind of people telling me what's healthy, what ain't healthy, what I should eat, what I shouldn't eat, what I should do, and what I shouldn't do. I don't need you to tell me that now. You should have been telling me that when my mind wasn't right. You should have been encouraging me to do that when my mind wasn't right. Now my mind right, I don't need your input, you know. But people always gonna have something to say. Do they sell those stuffed balls you and Koyo got from Louisiana anywhere else? I want to try. You know what? I don't know. I don't know. I would have to Google it, but I know you talking about the stuffed boudin balls. Are you talking about the one that had the pepper jack cheese in it? Oh, y'all, this gonna be so good. I'm just being honest. Like Louisiana, we going to see family and eat. That's what we're going for. It's been so long since I had like some really good food. I'm so ready. But I don't know. But the good thing is that place, Billy's Boudin, they do ship. And they'll ship it to you frozen or whatever, so you can do it. Yeah, they do. It's what's their website? Google Billy Boudin in Opelousas, Louisiana, and then it'll bring up their website. And if you wanted, you can you can have them shipped to you. The only reason me and baby haven't gotten this shipped is because, baby, I'm not gonna be 297 pounds again. That is only a vacation food. That's it. That's all. I'm not eating that every time, y'all. Hell no, I will be big again. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. But yes, yes, yes. But yes, guys, like I said, I know that I've been doing my journey for a long time, because it's been over 3 years now. So it's easier said than done. It's like, oh, okay, Crystal, you've been, been there and done that. But at the end of the day, like, it's still all the same. Like, I still have daily struggles as well. I still have mind struggles as well. I still have times where I do feel like, okay, Crystal, you reached your goal. So why you don't got to do this, you don't got to do that. But when you have that kind of mind frame, you really are setting yourself up for failure. Your mind shouldn't be, oh, because because you reached your goal, you can now do this. Your mind should be, because I reached my goal, it's okay for me to have my little time, but I must continue the course. Because weight, like I say before, if you've ever had to lose weight, it ain't like you just lose weight and then boom, everything in the world changes and you'll never have to lose weight again. No, if you've had to be on the journey, if you've had to lose weight before, then that's something you're gonna have to continue to do, which is watch your weight. So just, you take it as that lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not talking about the people who gain 5 or 10 pounds every now and again, so they just gotta lose 5 or 10 pounds. But I'm talking about in my case where it's extreme weight loss. There is no way that I lost 100 pounds and then all of a sudden now, boom, I'm never gonna gain weight again. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta understand it just doesn't work like that. So I will be forever on the journey. That's why I told you guys, I love YouTube and I don't see myself stopping anytime soon. And as long as I'm on YouTube, this will be, I'm gonna always talk about the journey part of it. Share you guys both the journey and the life part of it, because as y'all saw with the whole winter storm, the life part of it took a toll on my journey, and I was off track, legit off track, not nowhere on track for a month because of something that was happening in life. So if that is not like the proof of the parallel, like, it really can affect. So you have to get that life part right for your journey. Like, your journey is gonna always go on the back burner. I don't care who you are and how much you love diet, exercise, and all that. Everybody's journey always goes on the back part when it comes to life. Meaning, if there's a vacation coming, if it's your boo thing birthday, you got date night, homegirls need happy hour, all kind of stuff like that. Like, our journey, that's the first thing we'll be like, you know what, I'm gonna do it tonight and then I'm gonna get back on track tomorrow. We always put our journey on the back burner first. But you just have to get to the point where you doing that is not more often than not. So if you are having those times, it's not happening to the point where it's causing you to gain weight back, to get off your journey, or to completely just stop your journey, period. So you want to get to the point where life is, like Lexi said, and then there was a good thing she brought up, like, to where you just not waking up every day thinking like, okay, I gotta be on a diet because I'm this, because I'm that. Like, life is too short, y'all. It's April of 2021. We done already went through 3 whole months of the year. 3 whole months. And how many people made a resolution on January 1st to lose weight? And now it's gonna be April 1st. And how much weight? You know what I'm saying? Have people lost. You got to get to the point where it's not going to be about that. If you are doing the habits that you're supposed to be doing, and like I said, fasting is not everybody's journey. That was my journey. That's why I just shared my journey. But whatever your journey decides to be, whether you're keto, vegan, like I tell you that all the time, whether you do Weight Watchers or regular calorie counting or whatever, pescatarian, Whole30, whatever journey you decide, just make sure it's a journey that you can see yourself doing for the long haul, because you're going to be on your journey for the long haul. And that's it, and that's all. If it's something that you don't see yourself doing past a month, then you may not want to put all your all into it, because that too will stop you from being on your journey. If every time you starting something new, that didn't work. You start this, that didn't work. You start this, that didn't work. That will lower your motivation. Before you know it, you're like, I ain't gonna try nothing. Diets don't work. I don't know how many times I see that or hear that. Like, diets don't work, or that don't work, or I ain't doing that no more. Well, you're right. Diets don't work. That's why you need to find something that you can see yourself doing for a while. And that's why I said 16-8 is something that I can see myself doing on weekends, which I have been doing, and during the week. That way I'm consistent and I'm not jumping all over the place and switching it up here and doing this and doing this and doing this. You got to program your body. So that's just kind of where I am with it. Just doing what I know to do, guys? Hey, Felisa. I'm finished watching Godzilla versus Kong. Good night, y'all. Okay, good night. We do got this. I'll see you later, Lexi. I am about to hop off of here, too. Yes, y'all. Oh, my God. I just got to tell y'all one thing. On Saturday, Money Heist on Netflix. If you never watched Money Heist, start watching it tonight. Because the season 4 comes on Sunday. And it is so good. It's called Money Heist. Even if you haven't seen it, go watch the preview, DM me, and tell me thank you. It is the best thing ever. But I am going to go ahead and let you guys know. Remember, no matter what, y'all, just keep going until you see results. Like, if you got up and you looked in the mirror and you didn't like what you saw, keep going until you look in that mirror and you like what you see. If you're not subscribed, this is your time to subscribe and turn your notification bell on. And I'm going to see you guys Sunday for the weekly vlog. Good night, y'all. And thank y'all for the support.